Hey guys, okay, well today I'm bringing you another video of the ships that are being removed. Today I am bringing you the T-61. Well, interestingly enough, the reason why I got this ship today is because I was trying so hard and so hard to get a good game with the Lowenhart, and I just came so desperate with it that I said forget it, forget it, I'm getting another one. So I decided to get the T-61 and pull the trigger on it. And so the video that I'm bringing is my very first game in it. You're seeing it. I didn't even have 5 minutes that I purchased it directly from the store just to test it out. There I even shot one just to see what the reload is. I did put in Gunter Lukens as the captain, and I'll show the build that I had for this one. Um, so I don't even know what's the maneuverability, what anything about this ship. But this is more like a first impressions video than than a recommendation if you should get this ship or not. But the battle was very interesting for being the very first battle on this ship. It was very interesting. Right now, as I see, I'm trying to go away as far as I can from the Lowenhart's torpedo planes in order not to get detected. And I'm here with my colleague here with the Akatsuki, and we decided to go up in the middle. Luckily for us, the Ranger, he decided to be a good guy and put up the fighter on top of us to give us air cover against it. But at this moment, I was already detected. I decided, okay, this is not good. Hopefully, hopefully the Furious's planes will shoot down. But as detected, I didn't like it. I already see that there was a ship over there. They were already shooting at me here. And so for us, the Akatsuki and myself, we decided to go in here, and I decided to hit directly the hydroacoustic just in case if any ship was right behind this ridge, and I said, okay, let's go for it. And at the moment, I could see that the Lowenhart is having its bombers coming over here, and they can't hit directly a DD, so they're very accurate. Luckily, I decided to hit the AA, but luckily for me, they didn't go for me. They actually went for the Akatsuki, which I feel a little bit bad for that guy because they actually were going after him, and see, the Lowenhart did get directly shot at him, which I'm telling you, the Lowenhart's bombs are very accurate if you use them correctly. So I decided to go and take cover on the Akatsuki's smoke, and still trying to continue to shoot down as many airplanes as we can, and the Furies also is against us. This was directly a 2 CV battle, which if you're a DD, it's probably your worst nightmare. Even the Akatsuki was going there in the chat, I love airplanes, but I said him laugh out loud. Of course, I responded to him because we were going through the same problem right now. Now here is what I looked at. I was looking at the New Mexico, said I might as well start shooting at here from behind the ridge, a little bit safe, and let's see what the HE can do. I was seeing that it was doing a nice bit of damage. I also popped up my smoke in order to help the Akatsuki because I didn't know how much longer he had his smoke. And thankfully, yeah, he took advantage of it as well. I decided to hit more and more shells on him. And yeah, oddly enough, this ship, at this moment, you can see I accidentally hit one shell on the Akatsuki. Of course, I had to tell him I'm sorry about that, I didn't even mean it. And then I see the Synop, and I decided to change the target over to the Synop, which I consider to be a bigger threat than the New Mexico itself for the rest of the team. And as I'm shooting the shells here, you can see that the next volley or so, I was able to start a fire on the Synop, which it should come. Yep, there it is now. I was amazed that it could actually, with so few shells, it could actually give it out. But I said, okay. Now, at this moment, I decided to go a little bit forward and see if I could get a torpedo, but unfortunately with this one it's only 8k torpedo range on this ship. But I said, okay, I'll start to get a little bit out of the smoke and come a little bit closer. Hopefully these guys will want to go for D and cap it, and that'll be my chance. Unfortunately, at this moment, I see that the Furious airplanes were here, and they were already going towards me, but they decided to go against my friend the Akatsuki here. And again, he's coming in, and I decided, oh my god, they got a shot on him, and they were able to take him out. Now, for me at this moment, I'm already I'm already nervous because now I know that I'm the next one in line to be to be bullied at by the CVs. So I decided to shoot in a couple of torpedo shots directly at the Synop, and yeah, it just at the edge of where I could get him. But unfortunately, the Synop decided to just turn around, and these torpedoes will not connect. So it said, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna go in, try to get directly a cap, and here comes the Furious. He gives out a shot at me, and yeah, he was able to take about a couple of K away from my health. Said no problem, but I'll trying to evade the Furious planes. I got out of the cap, and here comes the Lowenhart and directly shooting his torpedoes. Now, luckily for me, the Lowenhart's torpedoes, he only shoots 2 of them, and they're very slow torpedoes. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start going in between them and just slow down a little bit and let them pass. And boy, do they take forever to pass. If you're in the Lowenhart, never use the torpedoes. They're just a nightmare. And so, okay, as soon as the airplanes were gone, I see that the Furious already has its bombers waiting for us to go back in. And I said, no, I need to go back in and directly start capping this the D. Also, as I can see from the map, that the New Mexico was deciding to go in. Well, this other ship decided to leave. So I said, okay, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go in the cap. I will start right now to pop in the smoke in order to help directly the New Mexico. And I decided to go as fast as I could to give as much smoke cover for the New Mexico to help me cap this area. Since I have a very low detectability by air, I said I can afford it. The New Mexico can't. And luckily for me, he understood what I wanted to do, and he decided to go in the smoke and use it, and also try to cap. So at this moment, I'm decided to go behind the island. I want to see if I can get in range of these battleships that are coming in, but I also see that the Furious is coming in for another airstrike at me, and I said, like, oh my god, again. So I hit the anti-air, started to angle it so it wouldn't hit me as much, because I knew I was gonna get any, and yeah, luckily I was only able to get about 1k of damage on that one, luckily for me. And so I decided to turn back, because I knew they would start firing directly on the smoke, and here comes the Furious again for another shot. And luckily for me, the New Mexico's anti-air defense also helped a lot since he was back in the smoke. So I guess one favor, yeah, one favor deserves another. Well, in this, I'd see that the enemy DD it's coming towards near, so I said I'll wait. And here I decided to shoot my torpedoes, hopefully to get some on the enemy New Mexico that it was coming, but he was already turning, so I kind of threw in and guessed what may be done or not. At this point, I already knew that the torpedo planes were coming for the New Mexico and not for me, so I said, okay, at least we'll be able to cap before if they hit. It's gonna be too late for them. The cap already belongs to us. For this, I zoom in and I see that the New Mexico just completely goes in between my torpedoes. I decide to get in a little bit closer to maybe go in for another strike. I'm also keeping a notice that the enemy DD must be somewhere close because it's being detected there. And at this moment, I'm not even too sure what to do because I already see that I'm indicated, but I decide to get a little bit greedy and I start shooting at the New Mexico. I said, since he's already low health, hopefully we'll get him a little bit on fire. I know I'm risking a lot here at this moment, but I said I'll take it. I want that New Mexico out of that, and he's healing already, so I went like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And here comes another hit directly from the airplane, so more rocket hits, and I also start getting hit directly by the ships over there. So my greediness cost me a little bit more of health, and I said, no, I'm gonna stop. Hopefully I go undetected right now, as I did, and I can get a shot at least at the Synop right now, since the New Mexico died. And I was going too forward, and I'm like, oh, no, no, no. The island's gonna be too bad on this one. I won't be able to make it. But since the Synop is already going in there, I decided to make a complete U-turn. I already see that the enemy DD's over there, and the Synop just died for me. So I went, okay, I'm gonna launch my torpedoes directly right now at the Genesao, and hopefully I see that he is in range of my torpedoes. He will get, hopefully he will get some. So I decided to shoot a full volley and just let it be, whatever happens, happens. And I decided, okay, I better start turning my guns towards the enemy DD over there, the Fushun. And while I tried to, he was already going in there, and I'm checking here to see if my torpedoes are gonna connect directly with Genesao, and I'm trying to get closer directly to start a firefight directly with the enemy DD. Since he was already behind, I already see that my torpedoes are going to connect directly with the Genesao. So at this moment, I just looked, and oh my god. I got a devastating strike. I was surprised at that moment how powerful these torpedoes can be, and that was a tier 7 battleship that was 3/4 health. I was impressed at that. I was really impressed at these torpedoes. So I decided to shoot more at the Arizona there, since he was also going to be in the torpedo range. I said, okay, might as well, but I'm going to go forward directly to the enemy base camp and try to cap it over there. I know that I'm also located, and most likely it is the enemy DD. And for this moment, I decided to go forward. Now, one of the things that I've noticed about the T-61 while I'm in the battle, it's not that fast. It's extremely slow. It's a little bit sluggish when you turn. And at this moment, I decided to look at my torpedoes, and yeah, the Arizona was dead. Too bad. I really wanted to get another couple of hits or another kill on that one. So I'm still undetected by everybody. I know I see the smoke over there from the enemy DD, so I said, okay, he's still a little bit far away. I'm gonna be safe, and I see that our airplanes are going after that DD. So I said, okay, I'm going in full in directly. I'm gonna go and cap the enemy base. I see that the Lowenhart is there. At this time I've decided to get a little bit closer. I hit the engine boost because I want to get in range as much as possible, hopefully to get a couple of torpedo hits on him and start capping at the same time. Now because the Lowenhart got hit directly from the enemy carrier, he decided to start moving his aircraft carrier. Now for me this was a little bit more difficult because I was like, oh my god, I need to get closer in order to get a torpedo hit. So I decided, okay, I'll gamble and I'll throw directly the torpedoes right now, hopefully to get some. At this moment I decided to stop as much as I could. Didn't measure quite completely, got out of the capping zone, but at least I launched the smoke, trying to hide in it, not to die to the Lowenhart's secondaries, and just started shooting to see how much damage I could do with the HE. At this point, the Lowenhart, he's just running away, but I knew that I was still safe inside the smoke, even though it was going to last a little bit over 30 seconds, but he just had to die, and luckily for me at this moment, one of my torpedoes was able to connect to him and killed him. And okay, so I said, who's next? It's directly the Lowenhart, the Fury, the Furious. But I'm just waiting for that plane to leave, and I decided to go in front, decide to cap. I'm not going to leave this base. I decided to cap it fully and be able to get a couple of shots on the Furious before he dies or the match ends, because I was already looking at the counter, which was over 900 points already in our favor. And especially right now with the cap, it's gonna go faster and faster and faster. So there was no way I was gonna have the chance to torpedo the Furious. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start getting in a couple of pop shots, maybe farm a little bit more damage, and I'm just waiting for my shells to come in. But at that moment, when my shells are about to land, it died. The match ended, And I ended up directly with this match with about 76,000 damage. It was a very interesting battle, I have to say. I did like it. After having an entire day playing with the low and hard, trying to get a good game for you guys, and wasn't able to get it. Like I said before, I was I was desperate. I went and got directly the T-61, and I don't regret it. As you can see here on my very first match, I was able to do 76,000 damage. I was able to get 2 kills, 1 devastating strike on that Genesao, which I was so impressed by. Then what happened is that I came in second place. That Nelson really did good. I came with 2 kills. I shot down 12 airplanes. The damage that I did on the Genesao was around 47k. The Lone Heart only 12k, but one of the torpedoes connected there. Now the question with this ship, here is my captain build. I did use Gunter Lutkens on this one. What I also did is that I went directly, I put in all the abilities that Gunter Lutken has, just to make the ship a little bit more survivable and actually have a better turret traverse, but I went with the standard that almost every DD has. Directly with lower detectability range, the radio location, a little bit more of HP depending on the amount on the tier that you're playing. Also, as you can see here, this is the equipment that I'm using. Now, the question is, would I get this ship if I didn't have it? Well, after being disappointed with the Lone Heart, which hopefully I can bring a video later on, I'm just repentant that I didn't get it earlier. But should you get it, it's up to you guys. It really up to you. The only thing I can say is that at the moment that I'm making this recording, I have already played other matches on this one, and oh my god, I've gotten better matches. I've gotten more kills, I've got more damage on this ship, and I liked it. I regret not getting it sooner, that's for sure. But it's up to you guys. It's up to you. But I don't regret getting this ship. Well, if there's anything else, guys, subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you guys like. I wanted to get this video just as a first impressions video, my very first match on this one. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. See ya. Bye bye.